Is your mind going 100 different directions at once? Are you thinking so many things that you don't even know what you're thinking about things anymore? Would you like to slow that process down? Well, later in this video, I'm going to teach you a quick and simple method to slow your mind down and in the process, uncover what you really believe about things. If you're tired of feeling scattered, if you feel like your thoughts aren't your own, if you've been asked one too many times what you'd like to do and you can't answer, this video is going to be a big help. We're going to talk journaling, and this isn't your grandmother's journaling. That you might think that only old people write in journals. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's just not true. Even though I've been a journaler for most of my life, I thought that only odd people like me still write in a journal. I kept seeing the more I wrote, the more benefits that I got from it. So I continued to do it. And then, to my big surprise, I found out that people that I really look up to journal too. And so that started to give me the confidence to start talking about it with people like you, because everyday people like you and I need the benefits of journaling. So why should you start journaling? Well, first of all, when you write down what you're thinking, your thoughts start becoming more clear. Just seeing them on the page helps you to process out exactly what you're thinking, and it helps you to see what you've been thinking, and you can decide if you believe what you've been thinking or not. When you just think and think and think and let it ruminate in your head, it never becomes clearer. That's what the process of free journaling does. Now, that's what I call it. I don't know what other people call it, but I just kind of call it free journaling, because you just freely write in your journal whatever you want. And here's how you do it. I write, this is mine, I write in just a cheap composition size notebook that I get at the back to school sales that they have at Walmart when school starts up again. I always stock up. So then I grab a pen, I grab my notebook, I sit down and I start writing. It's just that easy. There's really nothing else to it. You just start writing whatever comes to your mind. Maybe you write, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. Nothing's coming to my mind. And you just write it over and over again until something starts to come, because something always starts to come. I've done that before, and it really does start to come. Maybe you sit down with a specific question in mind and you start writing about that, and that works too. One of the rules though is you don't edit. You don't worry about punctuation. You just write and write. You just free write. In fact, sometimes I've gone back and looked at some of them and they didn't make much sense, because I write first thing in the morning, and that's when my mind is the most clear. So it has a little bit of fog to work through until it starts making sense, but it does eventually really make sense. So I write 3 pages every morning, and that's the rule that I would want you to follow, is to write 3 pages. Just write and write and write until you come to 3 pages. That usually takes me about 30 to 40 minutes. If I am just really free writing and it's just coming, it doesn't take me any longer than 30 minutes, but it's usually between 30 and 40. Now, I've settled long-standing arguments on these pages. I've worked through childhood events that have bothered me for years in these pages. I've decided on whole new aspects of my business through writing in these pages. Are you interested to see what you can come up with too? I've also had really hard conversations with people and never spoken a word to them, and I've been able to work through it and let it go. It's been one of the most fabulous things I've ever started doing. I never run out of things to write about. New stuff just keeps coming up as long as I show up. So I keep showing up. So now it's time for you to start showing up.